All right, this is a little late in the day. Once again, I was feeling a little under the weather, so I didn't make my predictions long ahead of time. Anyway, this is my predictions. I'm gonna want you to see my bright eyes, psychic eyes. Let's see something. I'm gonna make this bigger. Oh, yeah. Anyway, here we go. This is a series of fights, 5 o'clock at night here, Eastern savings time. It's Eastern, not even the East Coast. It's going to be 5 o'clock from straight from down under. It's going to be incredible cruiserweight fight. Marios Verdes versus 21, 1 and 20 KOs. It's going to fight Ja Opate, 21 and 17 KOs. It's going to be used against Age and Guile. Both are good punches. The Lithuanian guy, which is Moraitis, has a lot more experience against better opposition. A big punch. But the boy from down under, the Australian, he has a lot of power. And he's, I believe, an Aborigine situation going on there, or words to that effect. I don't know. It's for Oceania, they were great sailors, and well, anyway, I don't know the history that well, but I'm speaking out of my butt. But who cares? Who cares? Anyway, I see this fight being a knockout thing. The Lithuanian British has actually gone the distance in a close fight with Usyk, the Ukrainian madman. He's fought a good fight, and I think what's going to happen here is he's going to take the young man apart. The young man has a lot of talent. The Aborigines person is from Australia, New Zealand, somewhere in that direction, one of the islands. But I think experience will overcome talent and youth. Youth and talent will fall to experience. One guy's 37, the other guy's in his 20s. But let me tell you something. This guy, this Lithuanian, keeps himself in shape. That's the thing. Well, a lot of those Eastern European guys, they don't get out of shape. They don't let themselves go. So they are well preserved for their age frequently. Look at the Klitschko's. They're fighting, so they're, 50, 40, somewhere in that direction. Anyway, and competitive. Anyway, the next fight from down under is Joel Camarali versus Karan Mazuduran. Okay, Joel is 22-7-1 with, I believe, 10 KOs. He's aggressive. He's good. He's a good fighter. But I think he will fall to Karan Mazudura, who's 9-2 and with 4 KOs. I saw the two of them. I think Joel is a good fighter. He's good, but he's lost 7 times. Let me tell you, what is that? 7 times is a lot of times to lose. So I go for the guy who is 9-2 and 4. I wasn't much on YouTube about him, but I get the feeling it's the psychic ability to be able to look into the future. It tells me that the taller guy is going to win. Okay. Now, okay. Connor Wallace, Friars. Friars Chandeliera, 13-1 with 7 KOs. Very good boxer, this guy. Is going to fight Connor Wallace, 8-1-6 with 8-1, 1 loss, 6 KOs. This is going to be interesting. The Frenchman, maybe by way of Africa, I'm not sure. He was born in France, I don't know. Anyway, he's got a great jab. He's not aggressive enough. Connor, on the other hand, is very aggressive, very tall. They're both boxer punches. But it's going to be, the difference is going to be here in aggression. And I think that's what's going to win Connor today. Yes, he's tall. They're both tall. but one guy's a little passive, He's got a little bit of the passive aggressive. He's aggressive with the jab, that nice jab, but the other guy's got a jab too, and he actually knows that, hey, I'm in a fight. I should get it full and try to beat the guy up. Anyway, that's what I see going on. Now, this is Australia. You got to wake up at 5 o'clock to watch it on ESPN, by the way. Okay. All right, here we go. Isaac Henderman versus Bo Hudderis. What the hell? That's gonna be a good fight. But Isaac, I think he's a 12 and I don't know how many kills. I didn't write it down. Anyway, he's gonna be a little bit too aggressive for Bo Hudderis. 6-1, 4 KOs. I just don't. I see the other guys being more aggressive, more powerful, and he's going to win this fight. Okay, now gets interesting here. There's a beautiful woman in the ring, Tyler Robinson, gorgeous girl. I know it may be inappropriate for me to allude her beauty for a man of my years, but who cares? Anyway, let me tell you something. She got Nigerian Fernandez, right? Now, Robinson is 5 with 1 KO, but she's very, very aggressive. She's very beautiful. The other girl has been knocked out early. Does not bode well. She has an overall good record, but the Australian or New Zealand girl, I don't know if it's New Zealand, what's the difference? It's a boat ride away from each other. Probably the Australians and New Zealand don't like me referring to them that way. But I'm gonna, what are they gonna do? Beat up an old man? Anyway. Australia, this fight. The young girl's gonna dominate the beautiful girl. The other girl's been on a bit either. Anyway, then there's gonna be a great fight. Let's see here. Dana Coolwell, 7-2 with 5 KOs versus Lorenzo Lonadine. Now, I got Dana winning. You know why I got Dana winning? Because Dana actually is on the internet. Dana is 7-2 with 5 KOs. I've seen him fight, and he's good. He has a girl's name, but he fights like a man. You know what I'm saying? Other girls can fight like a man too, with this new generation of very good fighters. And you know, like anyway, this is gonna be good fight. I mean, it's a mystery fight. It's like you open up a chocolate, you never know what you're gonna get. Anyway, this is the fights from Australia, but not. This is gonna be on ESPN too. Also later on, straight from England at 2:50, they're going to have Joe Joyce, 13 with 0 and with 12 KOs, facing Christian Hammer. Hammer is going to get hammered. Hammer doesn't fall easy. He's a good, what I call a good club fighter, but not journeyman. When he goes to get beat, he only gets lost to the top guys, and he don't get KO'd. Joyce is like poor man's George Foreman, very powerful, very tall, very, very strong. I say poor man's George Foreman because George Foreman is one of the greatest fighters ever. Anyway, this fight's gonna be a test of how long can Hammer take the hammering from Joyce. It's a tune-up fight, really, basically. But it's interesting because the other guy, Christian Hammer, has fought everybody, but he usually loses to the top guys. He can't go beyond a certain point. He's what you're not even a gatekeeper. I say club fighter. The gatekeeper would be somebody who, well, maybe a gatekeeper. Maybe he's got a gate. I don't know. You know. Now, the next fight is Jason Cunningham, 31, 6 and 7, versus Zaldinia Tate, who's 29, 4 with 22 KOs. This could be a good fight. Hammer. Cunningham can punch to the body a little bit. He's a good puncher to the body. He's tall. He hits to the body. He's not that big a puncher. No, not really, not a big puncher. The thing is, the African Zaltin Azana Tate is a very big puncher. He's very slick. He's very fast. Both are boxer punchers. Both are boxer primarily. Some people say, look, it could be boring. They'll be trying to counter punch each other, posing at each other. I don't think so. My gut level is going to be a good fight. The other guy's going to go to the body. And I'll give him a chance. Cunningham will go to the body very aggressively, but he'll be counterpunched by a master boxer who got the pop. All right, Tate is going to tackle him. Well, anyway, there was going to be a fight, Callum Johnson against Igor Bakashikirikin. Not going to happen. Callum got an injury of some kind and it's pulled out. It would have been a great fight. I won't even go into it. I'm disappointed. Nostrovini can predict the future, but apparently I could predict that one somebody would get injured. Now, the next fight here is Mark Chamberlain, 10-0 with 7 KOs versus Mark Vidal. This is going to be a good fight, I think. I don't know, really, because I didn't get much. There wasn't much on Mark Vidal. I tried to hunt him down on the internet, couldn't find him. If I can't find him, he's not going to find victory. You know what I'm saying? The other guy, he looked good. He looked good on the YouTube, and I think he's going to win. That's my predictions. I'm sorry for my public that I didn't get it to do this earlier. I was feeling under the weather, and I wasn't to myself. Anyway, let's see. Anything else? All right. Most of it's going to start to do comedy stuff. Yeah. Comedy stuff. I'm going to start to do it. I am. Comedy, old improv, stomach comedy from the 1980s that I did. So resurrected from the graveyard. And maybe I'm going to even do politics, like what's going on in the world, the wars, the famines, all that kind of stuff. I might do that. Nostrovini might actually go into a geopolitical thing. I don't know. I'm going to try to not be biased. I tend to be a moderate to moderate person. But the person world is not moderate. It's very crazy. It's true. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to shut this guy down. Let's see how long it says. They want me to do shorter little vignettes. I will have broken this down to 2, but I want to see if I could fit it all in and squeeze it. Squeeze it. I want to squeeze it. Anyway, there we go. I want to put my glasses on so you know what I'm doing. Actually, it's just my eyes. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.